Imagine walking through a dense forest, where the air is thick with the scent of earth and the sounds of distant birds echo through the trees. As you wander beneath the towering canopy, your gaze is drawn upward to a hidden world, plants clinging to the branches above, creating a living tapestry overhead. These remarkable plants are called epiphytes. They grow upon other plants, not as parasites, but as guests, crafting vibrant gardens that seem to float in midair. Unlike most plants, epiphytes don't root in soil. Instead, they have evolved to thrive without ever touching the ground. They anchor themselves to tree limbs, rocks, or even other epiphytes, using specialized roots or pads to hold fast in their lofty homes. This elevated lifestyle allows them to escape the deep shade of the forest floor and bask in precious sunlight, which is often scarce below. Their roots act as anchors, gripping bark tightly and forming spongy mats that trap falling leaves, rainwater, and organic matter, providing essential nourishment. Epiphytes are true masters of adaptation, thriving high above the ground and forming complex, interconnected communities in the treetops. From tiny mosses to flamboyant orchids, and even bromeliads that hold water in their leaves, they add beauty, color, and complexity to their environment, transforming ordinary branches into lush, miniature jungles. These aerial gardeners show us that life can flourish in the most unlikely places, adapting to challenges and making the most of every opportunity. They're not just individual plants, but architects of entire ecosystems, supporting insects, frogs, and even birds in the branches of a single tree. Their presence is a testament to nature's ingenuity and the endless ways life finds to thrive, even in the most challenging environments. With a little adaptation, even the sky can become home, as these plants reach for the clouds and make the treetops their domain. The world of epiphytes is a celebration of life's creativity and resilience, reminding us that nature's wonders are often found where we least expect them. It's easy to mistake epiphytes for parasites, but their relationship with host trees is far more harmonious. Epiphytes are commensals. They use trees for support, not sustenance. Their roots anchor them in place, but never tap into the tree's water or nutrients. Instead, they gather everything they need from rain, air, and debris. The host tree is simply a platform, not a victim. Sometimes epiphytes even benefit their hosts by retaining moisture, and when they decompose, returning nutrients to the tree. This gentle coexistence enriches the forest, adding beauty and biodiversity. When you see an orchid or fern on a branch, you're witnessing a partnership, not a theft. Epiphytes and trees create a world built on support, not sabotage. Their relationship is a model of balance and harmony in the forest ecosystem. Epiphytes are nature's rule breakers, defying the age-old belief that plants must root in soil to survive. Instead, they flourish high above the ground, capturing everything they need from the air, rain, and the world around them. These remarkable plants have evolved to thrive in the most unlikely places, often clinging to the branches and trunks of towering trees, where sunlight is abundant but soil is nowhere to be found. Their roots are more than just anchors. In many species, like orchids, the roots are covered in velamen, a spongy, specialized tissue that acts like a super absorbent layer, soaking up water from rain, mist, and even humid air. This adaptation allows them to survive long dry spells and take advantage of every drop of moisture that passes by. Bromeliads, on the other hand, have turned their leaves into ingenious water collectors. Their rosettes form natural reservoirs, trapping rainwater and organic debris. Over time, this creates a nutrient-rich soup, not only feeding the plant but also providing a home for insects, frogs, and even small aquatic creatures, a miniature ecosystem suspended in the treetops. Staghorn ferns have their own strategy. Their broad, shield-like fronds catch falling leaves and animal droppings which slowly decompose into humus. This natural compost provides essential nutrients, allowing the fern to flourish without ever touching the forest floor. Through these clever adaptations, epiphytes create their own fertile ground, high above the earth. They turn bare branches into lush, green habitats, transforming the upper reaches of the forest into vibrant gardens in the sky. Each species has evolved its own unique set of tools and tricks to survive with minimal resources. Some rely on thick, waxy leaves to reduce water loss, while others form symbiotic relationships with fungi or insects to gather nutrients. Their ingenuity turns the treetops into thriving, self-sustaining worlds, where countless forms of life find shelter and sustenance among the leaves and roots. Epiphytes are living proof that survival is possible even in the most challenging environments. Exposed to wind, sun, and rain, they endure extremes that would defeat most other plants, yet they persist and even flourish. By colonizing the canopy, they transform it into a patchwork of life and opportunity, creating microhabitats for countless other organisms and increasing the biodiversity of the entire forest. Their presence is a masterclass in resourcefulness and adaptation, showing us how life can find a way in even the most unlikely places. In the world of epiphytes, every drop of water and every scrap of organic matter is precious, and nothing goes to waste. They are the ultimate survivors of the plant kingdom, ingenious, resilient, and endlessly adaptable. Epiphytes are expert foragers, relying on rain and atmospheric moisture for water. Their leaves and roots are shaped to catch and absorb every drop, from downpours to mist. Trichomes, tiny hairs or scales, help them harvest water directly from humid air, as seen in Spanish moss. Nutrients come from rain, dust, and especially the canopy soil, a mix of fallen leaves, twigs, and animal droppings trapped in their root mats. Bacteria, fungi, and tiny invertebrates help decompose this material, creating a steady supply of nutrients. Epiphytes run miniature composting systems high above the ground. They are not just plants, but architects of their own tiny ecosystems. Their self-sufficiency is remarkable, thriving where other plants would struggle. Every epiphyte is a testament to the power of adaptation. They show how life can flourish by making the most of what's available. In the canopy, resourcefulness is the key to survival. Epiphytes span a vast array of plant families, with orchids being the most celebrated. Over 70% of orchid species live as epiphytes, dazzling us with their diversity and beauty. Bromeliads like Guzmania and Spanish moss are iconic in the Americas, storing water in their leaf tanks and supporting forest life. Ferns, such as the bird's nest and staghorn ferns, have also mastered life in the trees, catching debris and thriving in challenging environments. Even some cacti like Rhipsalis and plants like peperomias and certain ficus species have adopted the epiphytic lifestyle. This strategy has evolved independently in many lineages, proving its success. Epiphytes bring unique charm and complexity to forests worldwide. Their diversity is a testament to the adaptability of life. Each family adds its own flair to the aerial gardens of the forest. The world of epiphytes is as varied as it is beautiful. Tropical rainforests are the ultimate stage for epiphytes, where warmth and humidity let them flourish in spectacular abundance. Here, the air is thick with moisture, and sunlight filters through layers of green, creating the perfect environment for these remarkable plants to thrive high above the forest floor. The canopy becomes a living continent in the sky, with epiphytes blanketing every surface. From the tallest branches to the smallest twigs, these plants create a tapestry of color and texture, turning the treetops into a vibrant, ever-changing landscape. On a single tree, their combined weight can reach several tons, creating a maze of roots, leaves, and water-filled tanks. These miniature reservoirs collect rainwater, providing essential hydration not just for the plants themselves, but for many creatures that depend on them. This structure offers shelter and resources for countless animals, from insects to frogs and birds. Epiphytes form entire microhabitats, supporting a web of life that would not exist without them. Cloud forests, shrouded in mist, are especially rich in epiphytes, with every branch draped in mosses, ferns, and orchids. The constant fog and cool temperatures create a haven where these plants can grow in extraordinary diversity and density. Even in temperate rainforests, mosses and hardy ferns play similar roles, adding layers of life to the forest. These resilient species cling to trunks and rocks, thriving in the cool, damp air and enriching the ecosystem. Wherever there's moisture and a stable perch, epiphytes find a way to thrive. Their adaptability allows them to colonize even the most unlikely places, from dripping branches to sheer rock faces. They transform trees into vertical cities, teeming with life. Each layer supports a unique community, making the forest canopy one of the most complex habitats on Earth. The World Aloft is a testament to the richness of the forest canopy. It's a realm where life is stacked upon life, each level supporting the next in a delicate balance. Epiphytes are the foundation of this elevated ecosystem. Their presence shapes the environment, influencing everything from water cycles to animal behavior. Their presence turns forests into multi-layered worlds of wonder, where every branch and leaf is alive with possibility. Epiphytes are more than decorations. They're vital to forest health. Their dense mats absorb rainwater, slowly releasing it and maintaining humidity. By trapping organic matter, they create nutrient stores high in the canopy, recycling resources for the whole ecosystem. Epiphytes are ecosystem engineers, providing homes and nurseries for countless animals from frogs to insects and birds. A single epiphyte-laden tree can support a bustling metropolis of life. They regulate water and nutrients, increase habitat complexity, and support biodiversity. Epiphytes are keystone species, their health reflecting the health of the entire forest. Their presence signals a thriving, resilient ecosystem. The canopy's richness depends on these sky-dwelling wonders. Epiphytes are the unsung heroes of the forest. The world of epiphytes is full of surprises. The bird's nest fern can grow over 2 meters wide and weigh more than a ton when saturated, an impressive load for any tree. The world's smallest orchid, just 2 millimeters wide, is also an epiphyte, showing the lifestyle's adaptability at any scale. Vanilla, the source of the beloved flavor, comes from a hemi-epiphytic orchid that climbs trees as it grows. Some epiphytes form partnerships with ants, offering shelter in exchange for protection and fertilizer. These relationships highlight the creativity and interconnectedness of life in the canopy. Epiphytes touch our lives in unexpected ways, from food to fascinating symbioses. Their stories reveal the hidden wonders of the treetop world. Epiphytes challenge our ideas of what it means to be a plant, thriving between earth and sky. They are pioneers and architects, shaping their environment and supporting a web of life. The canopy would be far less vibrant without them. Look up in any forest or garden. You might spot a humble moss or fern, a relative of these tropical wonders. Their resilience and adaptability are reminders of nature's endless creativity. Epiphytes teach us that strength can come from flexibility and finding new perspectives. They connect us to the intricate web of life above our heads. By appreciating these sky dwellers, we deepen our connection to the natural world. The story of epiphytes is a celebration of survival, adaptation, and the beauty of life aloft.